Hello and welcome to Leviathan News. Today is April 8th and I am Samuel McCullough and this is Echoes from the Deep, your quick summary, like 5 to 10 minute podcast that covers everything happening in crypto, DeFi, and the wider markets. Today, well, you can't have the pump without the dump. This morning, Trump sent markets upwards, accelerating after tweets that said that he's waiting for a call from China. This comes after China said that they would retaliate with countermeasures in response to Trump's 34% tariffs. What's wild about this whole situation is just how much markets are moving on unsubstantiated rumors. Yesterday, we had a rumor that Trump was going to pause tariffs on all countries except China for 90 days, and that went viral, and it drove markets up about 4%. The White House later came out, denied the rumors, and the markets went tumbling back down. Now we have some hope coming from the White House that they're going to have trade talks with China, and markets are up 4% today. It's pretty crazy, actually, that there's just so much uncertainty happening right now that a single tweet can move markets trillions of dollars in value. I mean, the overall health of the economy is strong. Everything looks good. It's just that markets have been overvalued for a very long time, and we have this new monetary and fiscal policy coming in. So a lot is changing right now, and people are just trying to figure out where to move funds to. So Bitcoin is up 2%, ETH is up 1.8%, XRP is up 5% today. So let's talk about XRP for a moment. That's the big news for today. Not XRP, but Ripple Labs has acquired the prime brokerage Hidden Road for $1.25 billion. So a prime brokerage is a financial institution that offers services like securities lending and cash management. They also settle trades as well too, and they can serve as custodians in some cases. And so for a digital asset focused prime brokerage like Hidden Road, what they're going to do is introduce Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD, as collateral for cross-asset trades, and then integrate it into its services as well too. They're also going to settle trades on XRPL, which is their other network that they have. So this deal is a massive one, $1.25 billion. It's huge. And this comes after Ripple's 2023 acquisition of Medico for $250 million. So Ripple is doing incredible things on the acquisition front. For all the derision that they get from the Ethereum community, they've been able to survive and thrive even without the support of DeFi and kind of the core degen builders that we have here. Pretty incredible that what they've been able to do and navigate the regulatory hurdles that have been in place over the past 4 years. So they get to now go out and do some incredible acquisitions in 2025. Another big story that came out today was that Trump is shutting down a DOJ crypto enforcement division called the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team, a unit that was established in 2021 to lead investigations into major crypto-related crimes. And it actually pursued companies and funds rather than going after scammers and real criminals. So in a memo, Deputy Attorney Todd Blanche announced the move as part of the DOJ's alignment with President Trump's January executive order aimed at creating regulatory clarity for digital assets. Blanche emphasized that the DOJ should not act as a digital asset regulator and directed prosecutors to focus on individuals who harm crypto investors rather than targeting exchanges, mixers, and wallet providers. So Trump's on a mission to just get rid of the entire previous regulatory and legal regime that existed to prevent U.S. businesses from taking in and working with crypto. Pretty incredible to see him actually do this. The rapid change at both the SEC, the CFTC, the FDIC, all of the 3-letter, 4-letter agencies inside the United States government are now radically shifted to allow for a pro-crypto stance and just unfettered business to take place. I think it's the Trump's view that we should just build now and then figure out things later. True fraud and crime is something that happens because you don't have good regulatory clarity and ability for businesses to operate inside the US. So things like Celsius, FTX, all happen because of a regulator turning a blind eye. And so if you give them good rules and then allow them to come in, it's just better for everybody. So in DeFi news, we have two big stories. The first one is that PancakeSwap, which is Binance Chain's main DEX, just revealed a new tokenomics system that's going to radically change everything about its governance. So they have been using a VE system for the past couple of years, and they are radically departing from that. They want to just completely scrap the VE system, get rid of veCAKE, get rid of the gauges, no more bribes, unstake all the cake immediately, and then slash daily emissions down to half of what they are now. So in theory, VE is supposed to work, but for PancakeSwap, which is like a lesser used DEX, it does get a lot of volume, but honestly, when you have VE, sometimes it leads to misalignment of where rewards should be going. And so they have some information published in the article that we shared through this podcast and our little newsletter email as well too. So a lot of the rewards have been going either to insiders and those who favored low volume, low impact pools. With the high volume, high impact pools that were actually driving usage, those were being under rewarded. And so now the whole system is probably going to be scrapped, which might be an indictment of VE. Like VE asks you to lock up your tokens for like 4 years and then maybe forever, really. Like you lock and then you have a 4-year unlock and your governance power diminishes as you go forward through that. I think one project alone has been able to do it successfully, and that's Curve. But outside of that, VE, I think, has issues which, might not always be great if you need other types of governance. And PancakeSwap is figuring that out. I think there was some pushback in the forums. If you take a look at it, some of the larger voters like Magpie and others are just not voting in the way that the PancakeSwap team wants. And so this is going to completely dissolve that. Massive changes. And then our last story of the day is that Felix, a Liquidity V2 fork, has launched on HyperEVM with a $5 million cap. It's already been maxed out, so they should be raising it soon. And Felix allows you to take your hype and then mint FEUSD as a stable coin, as a collateralized loan against that. If you don't know anything about Liquidity V2, we have a lot of interviews with the Liquidity team over the past couple of years on Leviathan that you can go listen to on our YouTube. And that's the news of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe, share this with your friends. If we missed anything, come tell us on our Twitter or Substack or anywhere else where you listen to this. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.